Honorable Speaker, thank you. Let me start, perhaps, by reminding ourselves. You know, in this country, Mr. Speaker, there are people who perhaps have not yet internalized the import of our very progressive 2010 Constitution. And therefore, they are perhaps living in the past. Mr. Speaker, the provisions of Article 37 of our Constitution are so clear, are so unambiguous, that they require no further interpretation. Even a lay person would tell you that that article of the Constitution gives Kenyans unfettered rights to go about their business of demonstrating, picketing, and expressing themselves in whichever they want, whichever way they want. Mr. Speaker, therefore, any other statute law or edict by whomsoever, including the police service, that purports to suspend or otherwise deny the enjoyment of the right enshrined in Article 37 of the Constitution is unconstitutional, null and void ab initio. Moreover, Mr. Speaker, I want to suppose, perhaps, even if there was any element of illegality in the mass action of Monday, 20th March, it is not for the National Police Service or any person or any other person to proclaim that illegality. The National Police Service and Mr. Sri Bungei has got no authority whatsoever under the Constitution to declare any meeting or any mass action illegal. If he felt the mass action was going to be illegal, the best thing would be to go to court and seek appropriate orders. And therefore, that's why I'm saying there are people in this country who are still living in the past. These are basically the Kanu Nyayo era hangovers, which have taken too long to shed off, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, I want to submit that the Monday event was totally and properly constitutional and legal. And legal. Mr. Speaker, the mass action of Monday only turned violent because of the violent intervention by the police. And for this, we must hold the police, the particular police officers, and those who sent them. We must hold them personally liable and accountable. Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we must now set a precedent that in this country, if you cause a violation of the law in the manner the police did on Monday, you must be held to account at a personal level. Mr. Speaker, we have said, and that I'm now talking on behalf of the Azimio la Umoja Coalition Party, we have said time and again, and we did give notice, a notice of 14 days for such specific conditions, 3 specific conditions to be met. At the expiry of that notice, there was no response. And therefore, we commenced the mass action. Mr. Speaker, one of the conditions, Mr. Speaker, those conditions are: 1, open the server. If you insist you want, open the server, or cause it to be opened for Kenyans to see for themselves. 2, reduce the cost of living now by introducing back the subsidies. 3, involve all stakeholders in the reconstitution of the IBC. Those were the three.
Order, honorable members. Honorable Opio Wandai. Whereas I would be glad to allow ranking members of the House additional time. Order, honorable Opio Wandai. Order, whereas I would be glad to do it. Could you take your seat? In this matter, order. In this matter, it says adjournment on definite matter of urgent national importance. 33.4. No member speaking on a matter under this standing order shall speak for more than 5 minutes without the leave of the House, except that the mover may speak for 10 minutes. It doesn't matter whether you're going to be the majority leader or the minority leader or a ranking member. Order. It's order, honorable. Order, honorable. Order. Order. Honorable members, my hands are tied because it says no member. Order. Honorable members. Order. I admit it was a mistake. Order. Order. What's your point of order?
Honorable Speaker, thank you for your guidance. And I see it is indeed true what you are saying, that 33.4 says no member speaking on a matter under this standing order shall speak for more than 5 minutes, the leave of the House, except the mover may speak for 10 minutes. Honorable Speaker, with all due respect, and begging your indulgence under standing order number 1, I would request that we move the House then to give leave to the House for the leader of minority and the leader of majority to speak for at least 7.5 minutes with the leave of the House.
On matters, order. Honorable members, please. No. Honorable Rosabuyu. Order, Honorable Kimani Chungwa. Order. One more interruption. I promise you I will do what I've done many times before. And you will see this House different. One more interruption. Order. Honorable members, the chair accepts. Before my attention was drawn to the provisions of the standing order, I intended to give a leeway to members, ranking members, and members who have positions in this House. Minority member being one of them, minority leader being one of them, majority leader, and all of you. But right now, the clerks at the table have drawn my attention to this. Like I said from the beginning, order, Honorable Opio Wandai. Order. For God's sake, if you want to accept me to give a minute, half a minute more for any more, you will wait until doomsday for me to do that. So don't even try. And I'm telling you all, it has been drawn to my attention. It was a mistake.